This is break number 3965, and this is our Obsidian half case number 2. Finishing up our case from Wednesday night. We have a 25% filler to run. It fills up our remaining 7 spots in the break. Fire sale, $140 Donruss Mega Box, 25% off. Yup. Play the event for your parlays. Your fillers. We have Jason S, Will S for 2, JML, Brandon S for 2, Ramrod for 1. Mark N for 2, Walter B. We have Michael H, Chris B, Ramrod, MJ, Jacob S, Ian D, Al L, Tony P, KW, Paul B, Pethora, Brian B, Gabe S, JML, Dwayne T, Joseph H, and David S for 2. That is 28 of you. And your top 7 are going to make it on in. Let's go 8 times. Top 7 are going to get in. Good luck to my fillers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in your top 7. Joseph W, TW, or Joseph H, TW, Ramrod, Dwayne. Oh boy, I'm sorry, JML. Tony P, Booty Cheeks, Brandon S, and Brian B making it on in. Sorry, homie. Sorry, JML. You finished 9th. Sorry about your damn luck. Top 7 made it on into the break right there and advanced on through. You guys are in. Sakar Ramrod. Alright, your combos in this one. We got the Cowboys and the Saints, the Dolphins and the Titans, the Steelers and the Pack, and the Seahawks and the Browns. Dead Dogs on top with our platinum spot down to Brian B on the bottom. Let's go 8 times. 8 times on the names and 8 times on your teams. And good luck, everybody. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8. Dwayne up top. Nathan C going to be on the bottom. The first half of this case, would it have like 1 Jade? I think it had like 1 Jade to 6, maybe 2. Nothing crazy in the first half, so we think this second half is going to be better. We hope it's going to be better. Cardinals on top, down to the Commanders, going to be on the bottom. Here comes your teams. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 8 with the Seahawks Browns up top. New England Patriots going to move down to the bottom. Let me actually close the Dolphin race. Something's causing this computer to run a little slow. It sucks. Dwayne T, Seahawks and Browns. Tay with the Lions. Brandon S, Falcons. Bobak, Cardinals. Jesse T, Bucks. Jason A with the Texans. Tim P with the Broncos. Tony P with the Jets. Kyle K with the Giants. CJ with the Eagles. Dead Dogs with the Jags. Woolly Hound with the Colts. Joseph H with the Rams. Will S with the Ravens. Tay with the Chargers. Brian B with the Vikings. Walter B. I'm going to assume this is a misspelling. Walter B with the Bengals. We have Chad R with the Panthers. Ramrod Bears. Andrew H Raiders. Mark L Chiefs. Furry Goat Commanders. What? Clarence G with the 49ers. Andrew H with the Dolphins Titans. Chris H with the Steelers Pack. Aaron M with the Bills. Weston with the Cowboys Saints. And Nathan with the Patriots.
Did he have the Commanders in the first half?
I can't remember if he had the Commanders in the first half. Kruber, who's your favorite team? What's your favorite team? Give you guys a minute to talk trades. I take a sip of my Fruit Splash Ginger Ale. So good. Your favorite team's... Okay. Now I hope that I hit for you. You guys want to talk trades? Now would be the time to do so. Trade Ravens for the Patriots, plus I'll pay for your buy-in. Nathan, if you're in chat and you want $151 in the Ravens for the Patriots, let us know. That's a fair trade offer. It's pretty fair. Texans for Vikings being offered. Brian, if you're in chat and you want to trade the Vikings for the Texans. You do have Stroud autograph opportunities in Finest. There you got 2 boxes of Finest in this one.
There's like super short print, I think Stroud rookies.
Alright, give you guys another second or two to talk trades. We'll hop on in shortly. Half case, Obsidian International. Oh, Taylot's back. Here we go. Listen, I don't want to hear it. If I dust you, I don't want to hear it because you have the best team draw in the break. Taylot is back. JML left me with no top loads. None. None.
That's not true.
He left me with nothing over here.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Dude, the 5 spot is incredible.
What's that?
The 5 spot in this.
Yeah, the 5 spot did very good in that left side. Yeah, what a monster, right? Probably grab some 55 points for this one too, right? Because they're going to use a lot of 55 points. What do you mean Taylor's going to pass? I think I'm going to put that trade through on his behalf. Nothing but chrome dust. New watcher, look forward to new releases. What's up, Mike? Thanks for watching. Well, if tonight is your first night watching, unfortunately, I'm going to be gone next week on vacation. My first vacay since October of last year. And that was just 3 or 4 days, and we're just going down to see my family, so it's not like a tropical beach vacay or anything like that. We're going to beautiful destination, Sacramento.
That's still fun.
It is going to be fun. I got a case hit from one of your sympathy packs. What did you get? Somebody said they got a Tom Brady auto out of composite, but we didn't see a picture. We did not see a picture. There's Lynn Dickey. Drake May on the field generals. A Peyton Manning field generals. Drake May on the checkerboard. And Brandon Rice. Until I see a photo, I'm going to... Just a Blazers, Joe Burrow. Better than nothing from a free pack. A couple of Drake Mays in the there. Every Drake May we pull, it kills Will a little bit more. He wants that spot so bad. Tebow, Singletary, Ray Lewis. Purple Barry, 55 of 200, Barry Sanders. Tyrion Arnold, Audric Estime on the rare refractor. Hey, Smith and Keon Coleman. So after this, we've got baseball, then we got basketball. But we have a big, big chat giveaway after this break. I'm not going to say what. If you were here earlier, you probably know. But if you weren't here earlier, you have no idea. We have an auto right here of Jean Stenrud going to Kansas City.
Oh.
Yeah, PC Peace. You got a bonus auto. Jean Stenrud. Arian Foster for the Texans. 25 of 50. Caleb on the team finest. Steven Davis, Lawrence Taylor, and Marshawn Lloyd. Are there any Calvin Williams cards? Oh, I'm not sure.
Checklist will be online.
Yeah, you can check the checklist. I'm not 100% sure on Calvin Williams. JML, can you please do me the biggest favor in the world? I am not going to watch this Mariners game a second time.
Oh.
Ever.
Listen. I think these sorts so you let me know.
What's up, Annetta? Thank you.
Another.
What does it say that I was here earlier and have 0 ideas about the giveaway? Well, it clearly says you don't listen.
I know what it
For the Eagles, Cooper DeJean. Going to the Eagles, going to CJ. Congrats, CJ. Cooper DeJean on the auto. We have Keon Coleman, 230 of 250. Jonathan Brooks, Dynamos. Tyrion Arnold, Michael Hall Jr., and Lad McConkey. I did not say almost for the Coopers. I said for the Eagles. I said Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Going to CJ. Going to the Coopers. Unbelievable, Taylor. Luke Kuechly. Adrian Peterson. There's going to be Craig Morton, 321 of 325. Dante Culpepper. Drake Mayfield, Generals Checker. Rare, Jim McMahon, and Howie Long. Taylor, I've hit you some nice cards tonight. I don't need your ball busting.
You should run a stream, Taylor.
Yeah, you should run a stream. Listen, I don't need your ball busting. I've hit you some nice cards tonight. I don't want to hear it. Now you're sitting here. You're sitting pretty with the best chase team in the break. There's a Jaden. There's a Caleb. Debuts of Wiggins. We have Peyton Manning, 125 of 125. That's going to the Colts. Colts is Woolly Hound. Jatavion Sanders and Cooper again. RGL, I asked this, but you were away. What do you think about trading away Logan Gilbert or Brian Wu to my Yankees? What would it take, Dominguez? I don't want a prospect bat. I want a real bat. If we're trading away one of our rookies, we don't need another young bat. We have plenty of young bats. We need an established veteran who can hit 30 home runs. I don't even know. You guys don't really have anybody that comes to mind.
You know, the Mariners had two of those guys.
Yeah.
T.O. and
Yeah, we had Teoscar Hernandez. We had him.
and Suarez.
Send Judge over. Yeah, not a chance.
Golden Hawk. The Mariners can go and thank
We had Eugenio Suarez and Teoscar Hernandez, and now we have neither of them. I don't know what it would take. It would probably take a Bellinger. I wanted Bellinger. I wanted them to sign Bellinger, and they
Would it take
didn't.
Spencer Jones?
I wouldn't. I don't want another prospect bat. I want a proven bat. I don't want another prospect. I don't even want like one of your best prospects.
So you want Cody Bellinger?
I want a real bat is what I want. Doug Flutie for the Bills. Going Aaron.
Kyle Tucker would have got
Caleb Williams. Lad McConkey debut. Yeah, like a Kyle Tucker type. I just want a bat. I just want somebody who has a proven track record of hitting at the major league level. So they can come here to Seattle and hit worse, but they can still hit. Because nobody hits in Seattle. I need a guy that hits 40 home runs so he can hit 28 with the Mariners. 28's fine. Probably never going to have a 40 home run hitter ever again. Wow, Tyler. Wow. Dallas Clark, Calvin Hill. Malik Neighbors on the rare. Dynamo's Frank Gore. Bo Nix, Field Generals, 23 of 99, going to the Broncos. Tim Tebow and Xavier Worthy. I want some of those amazing Mariners pitchers. Being behind chat time, met Tim Raines, Charlie Batch, and beat Sergio Garcia sweepstakes on TPC Sawgrass 17, and then all you can eat. Ooh, that sounds fun. 23 of 99, Field Generals, Bo Nix. I just want a team that's competitive. That's all. John Hannon is your next auto out. That's for New England. Going to the Patriots. I'm going to play it. It's been a minute.
That is one big pile of shit.
And we'll play the sad. The Mariners are bad. The Mariners are really bad. Jaworski, 93 of 150. Rare Xavier Leggett refractor. Hakeem Nicks and Brock Bowers. M's got any bats in the minors already to call up? No. Everybody's young and unproven. We have God tier pitching, and they can't score more than 3 runs to save their life. Marvin Harrison, Jermaine Burton, Ray Davis for the Bills is our next auto out.
And it puts way too much pressure on your pitcher.
Aaron M. Nate Wiggins, 137 to 250. Roman Wilson, Randy Moss on the Dynamos. Trey Aikman, rare checker, and Jaden. It's not that we're disrespecting a Hall of Famer. It's that we're opening up $250 boxes, and we don't want to see $5 and $10 autos. So it's not disrespecting their talent. It's acknowledging that nobody wants a John Hanna's auto. Nobody wants an auto of that. I mean, I know he's such a beast, but the reality is we would rather have a Cooper DeJean auto than a John Hanna auto. That's just the reality of the industry. You can probably find some on eBay for like $5-10 tops. JJ Watt, Barry Sanders, N.A. Smith, Will Shipley on the Dynamos, Dan Marino on the Field Generals. Show some respect and pay $20 for John Hanna. Caleb Williams on the Premier level, or on the Uncommon. I don't want to pull an auto of a guy who's a farmer now, or car salesman. I want to pull a starting quarterback for a team. Not Sam Hartman. Chad Johnson is going to be numbered 49 of 99. Anthony Richardson, Field Generals, Bucky Refractor, J.J. Watt, Quinion Mitchell. I can confidently say that those two finest boxes sucked.
They were not our greatest.
Those were not good other than the Cooper. Alright, this half case of Obsidian I hope is very solid. That one goes up top. I think that one's right there. Is that baseball? Yeah, I think that's a big baseball. Yeah. Alright, we need to see some Jades to 6. We have 2 oranges. One is going to be to 24. Zaire Franklin, Joe Montana, Zay Flowers. To 24 rookie. Yep. Brock Bowers to 24. Going to Andrew H. with the Raiders. The Raiders. There it is. Got a little better. And behind it, CMC on the insert atomic initials. RGL, you got to beat the Kevin Owens 101 JML pool. That's the bar. I will do my best.
I think the CM Punk might be worth
CM Punk might be worth more. 12 of 24, Brock Bowers. He killed it. I should have given him the baseball break.
That's what I was thinking in my
I
head.
should have given him the baseball break so I could look like the big hero. The big hero ripping the WWE break, getting the paparadashas.
Who knows? I might have hit a one-on-one in IMAC. You never know. Just
You maybe would have hit a 1-on-1 and you would have put it in a penny sleeve.
wow. When do you leave again?
I leave on Tuesday. I'm here all week. Brock Bowers to 24. First box, 1 touch, 1 box. I'm never going to let him live it down. Although there was that time that I was opening Inception and I blew right past a 101 platinum base of Brian Hayes. That happened. It just put a 101 in the base pile.
There was that one time you had a Fumble Ruski with the card.
I did fumble Ruski a certain card.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what it was.
We have an auto on the back. Bradley Chubb, Emmitt Smith, Najee, Blue Wave, going to be Nick Chubby Chubb. And your auto is Derek Carr for the Saints. Goonier, close your eyes. Derek Carr for the Saints is going to be your next auto out. That is going to the Saints and Cowboys. That is Weston. There you go, Weston. Little base Derek Carr auto. Probably, man, it got to be, what, 50, 60 bucks? Maybe?
I think he's falling off, but still cool.
Derek Carr. So weird not seeing him in a Raiders uni. Nick Chubb, non-numbered on the Blues. Goonier just doesn't care about that card. He's like, that's not Spencer Rattler. That's not Spencer Rattler. I don't want it. Derek Carr doesn't sign that much. Or at least he never used to sign that much. We have a Jade to 6. And we have 2 Jades to 6. One might be an insert to 24. I can't remember what the insert. We have 2 Jades. Good luck. Justin Jefferson, Champ Bailey, and Brock Purdy. He doesn't like Carr. How about James Cook to 6? And we have another one. Insert. It's Trey Benson on the Fire and Ice. Trey Benson, 2 of 6. And James Cook, 3 of 6. Bills and Cardinals. Aaron and Bobach. Benson to 6. James Cook to 6 as well. I think a Benson to 6 gotta be $100, right? It's a rookie to 6. James Cook, a veteran, probably not. I would have to imagine Benson to 6, right?
I would say it's probably 80.
Sell the Bills to Canada, says Card Collector. As a New Yorker.
Technically, they're the only true New York team, even though the Jets
Yep.
fan.
Fire and Ice, Trey Benson on the Jade. I knew we were going to see some Jades in this half of the case. We only saw like 1 in the first half. There you go. Rattler's good enough to back the quarterback day draft. Congratulations, Bobak. We need to see a Jade of Jaden Daniels. There you go. What are you congratulating Taylor for? Biz? What are you congratulating Taylor for? He hasn't done anything worthy of congratulations yet. He hasn't hit anything worthy of congratulations yet. Grazie Taylor. Oh my gosh. Stop. What are you guys congratulating?
Congrats. Congrats on Taylor.
We have another blue, orange insert. Gardner Minshew, D-Hop, and Johnny Manziel. There's going to be for the Jags, Josh Hines Allen. That is going to the Dead Dogs. And how about a Marvin Harrison Jr. Fire and Ice? A little bit off center on that one. Going to the Cardinals again. Going to the Cardinals again on that one. Like, look at how off center that one is compared to this one. This one's like perfectly centered. This one like feels off center. A little bit. All right, box number 5 incoming. We have 670 of you in chat right now. It's been a really fun night. Thank you guys for hanging out on my final night for 10 days, possibly 2 weeks. Gonna try and be back, not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday. Small chance that we miss that one and JMLB Live or something like that. Marvin has autos and tops now. Yes, they resolved their issue.
He's in Finest, the second one.
Yeah, we have a redemption. Andy's had some autos in Finest. And Chubb, Drake May, Josh Hines Allen, Alvin Kamara, gonna be for the Saints, and we have a redemption. I've booked a return flight, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know what I'm gonna come back to. Base international signatures. Of Breece Hall showing up again. Another Breece Hall. We hit one of these earlier. Going to the Jets. Going to Tony Booty Cheeks.
So I'll be breaking on my channel.
Any idea when Topps Chrome Baseball comes out? Probably July or August. Usually comes out in late July, early August every year. Yeah, JMLB Live Wednesday and Saturday on his channel this upcoming week. FYI. There's a Drake me. 5 boxes remaining in this one. Yeah, Topps Chrome Baseball typically comes out early August every year. Usually right around the National. Give or take. Counting down the days until I can change my name back. That's on you, homie. Show me a commander. I'm trying. Here we have an auto on back. DeAndre Swift and Alvin Kamara. Josh Downs. DeAndre Swift is going to be on the Blue Wave. It's an auto. It is an auto. Who is that? Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. Going to Tim P. On the Aiden. Are there any Bengals? There is Burrow and Chase on this checklist. I've seen them. Also Jermaine Burton. I know I've seen them. Lions are TW, my bad. TW. When is Select Basketball coming out so I can get that Luka Lakers? I don't know. We know that Optic is coming out in April. There's no release date for Select yet. So don't know. We have 4 boxes left in this one. We need more Jades or a Color Blast. Baseball next. Or, yeah, baseball next. We have another redemption. DK. Robert Brooks and Julian Love. Roddy White for the Falcons. Going to Brandon S. Yeah, quite a few redemptions in this product. Base international signatures of Jonathan Allen. Jonathan Allen is for the Jets? Commanders, my bad. Commanders. Going to Taylor. Now you guys can grazie Taylor. Going to the Commanders.
He's now on the Vikings.
He's now a Viking. That's right. Who am I? I'm thinking like Jonathan Ogden or something. I don't know. I was thinking of Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen. How do these companies choose which cards they pick for redemptions? Well, if the player doesn't return their autographs or their stickers, they put a redemption in instead. That's why there's redemptions. Roddy White, 4 of 24. Congrats, RGL. Stop that, Goonier. All right, 3 boxes left. We need to see something nice at the end of this one. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is Drew timestamping? 43.24. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I know that times. Oh, I know. Drew, you didn't have to do that. Thanks, Drew.
I love you, Drew.
Thanks, Drew.
Drew, I'm gonna buy you a start off town.
Thanks, Drew.
Thank you.
Great timestamp there, Drew.
Mr. Perfect.
We have Javonte Williams, Jay Jr., Adam Thielen, Jared Goff on the Blue Wave, and Eric Dickerson, Blake Corum on the Eclipsing Legends insert.
That Jared Goff's really
Goff on the team color.
yeah.
Man, this case just was not that great. Unless there's a Jade hiding in here or something. This case, or a Color Blast. This case just was not spectacular.
You can tell Taylor's checked out.
2 boxes left. Jam also all the hits. Yeah, this case just was not it. I'd like to see Drew's setup. Just a base. 2 oranges in here. Eddie George. There's Jared Goff. And Mike Olstop. 24. Fred Taylor for the Jaguars. Laying in bed on my phone, says Drew. And that's going to be a nucleus of Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson.
Cue the joke.
Cue the joke. Rodgers, Hall, and Garrett Wilson. And then Fred Taylor, 17 of 24. All right, we're down to 1 box left. We need to see a Jade in here. Otherwise, man, this whole case was not the greatest. Computers can't lay down. Save the best for last, I hope. Well, we do have a Jade to 6. Are we setting up for something big at the end? Brian Urlacher and Art Monk. There's going to be John Elway. On the back, we have Eclipsing Legends of Baker Mayfield and Steve Young on the insert. And your final card of the break is going to be a Jade to 6. No rookie logo. It's a Patriot. It's going to be Devin McCourty to 6 to wrap it up. So we got more Jades, but we did not get the right names. 4 of 6. Devin McCourty going to the Patriots. Nathan C.
Like, football can be tough because it's like you get
Football's so brutal because you're just chasing big quarterbacks and wide receivers. Even most of the running backs aren't super desirable.
Saquon a little bit.
Brady is not in that product. He's only in Finest. Panini doesn't have the rights to use Brady. He's no longer an active player, and he's not part of the NFLPA. Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits in here, or lack thereof. I'm sorry. This one was probably our first dud of the night. This one was kind of our first dud of the night. Jonathan Allen auto. Yeah, that whole case, man. That first half was pretty weak, too. Second half, not much better. We had 4 Jades. Only one of them, probably over $100. I'd like to see Tim set up. I would like to see Tim set up as well. We did have a couple of nice hits in there. Is Derek Carr the best card? No. Definitely not Derek Carr as the best card. Drake May checker. And your 2 1 touches. We have the Fire and Ice of Trey Benson to 6. Best card of the break was the Brock Bowers to 24. Brock Bowers to 24 on the orange. And that is going to do it for your break.